Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are well. Welcome to whatever this is. I am your host, Tchaikovsky. Wait, what was Tchaikovsky's first name? Peter Ilyich? Wasn't that right? I'm your host, Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky. I'm gonna do some art today, do some drawing. How are you guys? What's happening with everybody here? These are our jams from the last couple days. They're kind of good. Yeah, kind of nice. I really like the one we did this week. The one from Tuesday that I just played. I called it Timekeeper. Yeah, kind of cool. I know you guys were worried, like, is Mike gonna be on today? Is he just not gonna? I would tell you. Oh, by the way, my community app is working again. Maybe I should do start my little like text you when I am on. That'd be good, right? I'll do that right now for the people that aren't already with us. Join now. Saw something cool this morning. RAC put up his new website, and I really like that. Like he integrated all of his art and NFTs and music and tour dates and his social token, and it's a big one, you guys. It's gonna go under the radar, I bet. Fans of his will be like excited about it, but I think it's kind of maybe not a huge deal, but it's a big deal. I hope this link it's been so long since I sent a link to the Twitch channel that I don't even know if my text is like, if I did it right. It's been months. But it was like the company who makes the app, the texting app called Community, they like put limits on it. I think because the texting got to be expensive, and they're like, okay, we've grown big enough where we've got a lot of artists, we got a lot of fans on here, and they've had to start like limiting things and charging for things. But apparently they did like a deal with some labels or whatever. They did a deal with Warner Records, and so mine is taken care of through. That was one of the reasons why it was like it took a second to like figure it out, because I didn't know about that. I had to figure out like, okay, like that's cool. We're gonna do it through Warner. They're gonna pay for it, or it's included in a deal that they did with Community. And do they own this stuff that I might send over text then? Right? Gotta think about these things. Bruno is here. What's up, Bruno? Welcome. What does my shirt say? I don't know what my shirt says. What does that say? That's what it says. Cricket LP Soldier Forever gets text from me and grandson. Nice. Am I streaming tomorrow on my birthday? I am not going to stream tomorrow. I'm going to take the day off from streaming. I'm going to chill a bit. Yeah, I'm going to chill. I'm going to be super greedy and take the day for myself. I'll come. Yeah. I'll say hi on some of the social medias. Something. What else? Do I know about Warner Music getting into NFTs? At this moment, not very much. I know that they've invested in a bunch of Web3 and NFT things. They've been, but that's not new, because they've invested in, they usually invest in new technology, dating back for a very long time, at least 10 years. I can think of, like, I would be getting into, like, talking to founders who were like, oh, by the way, I spoke to so-and-so at Warner, which is good. I actually, some people think that sounds scary. Some artists are like, you know, oh no, the label's gonna like come in and be like, you know, steal all our rights or whatever. My experience with it has been not that way. I have to like give credit, like when for example, Warner did they like did a deal with Spotify when Spotify was coming to the US. I know that they like, I'm gonna probably fuck this up, but like they did, in order to like, you know, grant the rights of the music to Spotify, blah, blah, blah. They worked out a deal, and they took a little bit of equity, and which is standard, like you know, it's like buying stock in the company. And when they did that, I actually got a chance to sit down and have I had dinner with Daniel Ek, who founded Spotify, and I was like, so what's this all about? I'm hearing, you know, I think I was already supporting Spotify, and I had like a tiny little investment, and I was like, what's the deal with this? And he was basically like, yeah, you know, it looks like as long as they feel like they're participating in it, and they're gonna green light like letting the music on Spotify. And I was like, what about the artists? Like, are the artists gonna like? I know the artists are gonna make their money off their royalties and their streams, but like, if Warner takes a big chunk of that equity, and then you guys go public and stuff and make billions of dollars, like, how's that gonna trickle down to the artists? And he's like, oh, the label said they'd share it. I was like, really? Really? Do you believe that? Like, if you believe that, you're crazier than me. And he's like, no, I actually do. And I was like, is it in writing? He's like, no, but I believe it's gonna happen. And shocker, I don't know which labels did actually follow through, but they didn't even, it wasn't even on paper. It wasn't even like that they had to do it. Warner did it. Warner literally did that. They literally got their money from when Spotify IPO'd, and they shared it with their artists. It's weird that didn't make the news, like that people didn't hear about that. And you wonder why, like, I don't have like a crazy, like, what's combative or whatever relationship with the label. It's because sometimes they do it right. Like, sometimes they really do get it right. So rewinding all the way back to what I was talking about the RAC thing. Actually, I'll show you the site because it's kind of dope. Like, I'm not like wallet connected or whatever. And like, full disclosure, like I don't like own any of his token. I mean, guess that's not a full disclosure, but it's like worth noting. Like, I don't own any of his token or like I don't think I have any of his NFTs or whatever. But like, I thought this was dope, man. So here's his website. You log in to RACOS, little volume. But what I liked was that he's got his, you can play his music on here. Special little 8-bit music. Turn it down. You can learn about him here. Kind of cool. Tour dates, discography, so on and so forth. But social token, which if you own some RAC token, then you can play more of the songs. There's all this other stuff here that if you're a supporter, you can play that music. And on here, if you own a lot of it, you can play the 60-minute ambient track that he put up there just for people who've been. I think if I'm not mistaken, like, you collect RAC token by following him on Patreon. Like, if you follow him on support him on Patreon, then you get RAC token incrementally. Like, as you follow him, you get a little bit every day or week or month or whatever. And then you got these NFTs and his store, his little, like, his site Decentraland, which is like a metaverse where you can go and like check out his land on Decentraland, and then how to buy the token and so on. And I just like, to me, that's like where I think I'm trying to go. Like, it's typical that he would pioneer this stuff because like he's been in the game for way longer. But like, what are things about that actually, this is a reason I kind of bring that up, is what are some things that if I'm going to I've been thinking lately that I need to redesign my site and put some of that stuff, put some new, whoa, I just turned the music on, it's very loud. Put some new integrations in my site. So what are some things, I'll actually will like literally like write these down right now. Here, I'm gonna open up a little text edit document and I'm gonna write them down. So new MikeShinoda.com. Like, what are some things that you guys want? You want Ziggurat's land? Oh my God. I don't know what that's gonna be, but Ziggurat's land. Okay. Something cool for Zig owners. What else? Behind the scene videos of everything. Yeah, and if I don't have those already, then I can't add those. Media player with different mixes. Interesting. There's gonna be special stuff for Ziggurat's holders. Like, if you have a Ziggurat, you're gonna get certain things that other people won't get. FYI. Yeah, all the basic stuff. Oh my God, a soundboard. Like the Twitch soundboard. That's really funny. That's a really funny idea. Can I embed the NFTs on the website? I think the idea would be to like just link over to the Ziggurat site, or like maybe we'll like revamp the Ziggurat site a little bit, or maybe not. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. The art from, I don't think, I'm definitely going to have all the NFTs aggregated in one place, like not the non-Ziggurat's NFTs, because including the ones where I collabed with people, because I was thinking about that. Like, I've done some that were part of somebody else's drop. Esteban Diacono, for example, and then I did... like, I helped with there was Polygoons, which I helped by like just giving my art and giving a few suggestions, and then Los Malandros I did. So yeah, there have been a couple things. I helped out with the Woodies things, and those are all on ETH. So I had to do a cross-chain gallery. Yeah. That'll be the most interesting part, is like cross chain is like it's happening right now. Like, people are starting to figure out, okay, like I want to do a thing with ETH, Solana, Tezos, and maybe others. But I would start there. I haven't done anything on Solana yet, but I would want to start there with like at least those 3 chains and figure that out. What else? Any non-NFT, like just other cool stuff that you might want on the website when I redo it? It's gonna take a while to redo it. You want guitar picks with my art? That's for the merch store. I'll put a request in. Merch store. Guitar picks with art. That's a very small canvas to put art on. Add the Twitch redemptions. Oh. The blog. Bring back the blog. Oh. blog. Wow. That's it, kind of interesting, actually. Okay, hold on. If I bring back the blog, because I've been posting less on, I've been posting less on other socials because it's kind of like, I don't know. I'm just not feeling all of that. Like, I'm not super hype on like TikTok and like Twitter. I was back in it with Twitter for a little bit because all of the NFT and Web3 stuff was happening there. Is still like, that's like the place where it's really heavy. But I mean, Bobby Hundreds is now putting his blog on the blockchain. He's doing the blog chain. He's literally posting his things on their, like, he'll post them else on the Hundreds, but every single one is an NFT. And I don't think he's sold. The last one I looked at, he didn't sell it. He just put it up on the blockchain and then was just like not for sale. It's just there. Discord is, Caroline says, Discord is messy. Blog is easier to read. That's true. You have a point. Okay, I'm gonna put that in the into the mix. Forum usually happens. Like I kind of feel like I'm torn. Okay, so here's the thing with the forum. I'm torn with the forum because people already have Reddit and Discord, and they kind of do that there. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, if you want something that looks like an old school forum, then you can use Reddit. People just go on Reddit and talk about it. It already exists. And then if you want to like have like real-time conversations about things like that, then Discord is really the more of the vibe. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, you got to join the Discord, by the way. Well, maybe there'll be a cool way to integrate the Discord into the website. Yeah, in case you guys weren't here the other day, I said I'm gonna be. Some people asked about Shinoda Bucks. I'm gonna be like probably for a period of time coming up, I'm gonna be less active on Twitch. So the Shinoda Bucks are gonna be like, I think the Shinoda Bucks are gonna be less useful on Twitch, but for the moment, but definitely just hold on to them. Like, if you've got them, just hold on to them, and we'll see. Don't just throw them away. Don't just like waste them on crazy questions and like gifts and stuff. Sherry wants to know, where are you going? I'm not going anywhere. I'm actually just getting busy with a bunch of projects. All over the place projects. Like, I want to, like, this website is like, one thing is I want to develop some more stuff that's around this community and build some more stuff for you guys. And then I'm also in a second basket, I'm also doing sessions with some different singers and artists. And in the last basket, there's kind of like more longer term, more ambitious stuff that's, I mean, to be clear, somebody asked, like, is it Linkin Park? No, it's not Linkin Park. So just so the rumors don't go around. I have a couple of like things in the mix that I gotta spend some more time on, so the streams can't happen 3 times a week for 2 hours. But you know, some of this stuff is going to be for you guys. Like, all of it's for you eventually, but immediately some of it is just for like the community to connect and talk and like have things to do and things that are fun and whatever. So just, you know, the trade-off is going to be that I got to take time off Twitch to make that. It's almost more, I was thinking about it, it's almost more traditional, like where we'd take a beat away from social media and whatever to like go and record a record. Like, I'm not gonna go right now. I am not recording an album, but I'm building other things, and there will be music involved. There will be music in it too, but it's not just like making an album. It's like I want to make a bunch of things, and I have some ideas that I spend time on. So yeah, and if you're missing that, like for real, if you're missing that, like if I'm not streaming 3 times a week, and you're missing that interaction, like go to the Discord and hang out in the Discord. Like this chat that's happening right now, like that's there, just without this thing, on the Discord. I mean, honestly, you guys could even just play reruns of take the YouTube channel, put the YouTube channel up and play reruns of the. Oh, that's something we could do. We could have Twitch reruns on the Twitch rerun channel. Just like I guess the 24-hour random. Because we've got most of the episodes up on YouTube. Like 24-hour random playback of MS and Twitch video content. Just the channel. That'd be cool. Yeah, reruns? Hell yeah. The question will be like, we should take a poll. We'll take a vote right now. And I'll give you the argument pro and con. The vote is, do we put Linkin Park, like LPTV episodes on that channel, or is it strictly me? The pros of keeping it like me is that it doesn't like leak into, like there's a lot that I'm doing that's like not Linkin Park, and then like for Linkin Park, you've got Linkin Park. Like go to Linkin Park and go to the whatever. So the question is, let's vote on it. Is the one thing that I could add in would be LPTV. So let's do a vote. Just MS or add LPTV. All right. The poll is live. Let's see what we got. Currently, it is 64% in favor of just MS. We love LPTV. This is not a question of whether or not LPTV is fun. We love LPTV. But the question is, on my channel on MikeShinoda.com, should it be just me? And looks like the vote is 2/3 in favor of that. Okay, so that's cool. Thank you guys for your feedback there. Yeah, there isn't a right or wrong answer. It's just like, But that was nice to be able to get immediate feedback on that. Wow. Okay, so I think this is a lot of good information. Yeah. It's a lot of good information. MSTV. This is MSTV. You're getting it. This is it. This is MSTV. You know what's gonna be really funny on the playback 24-hour TV channel situation, if we can get that going, which I think it seems like pretty low-hanging fruit. There are a few days where my Twitch stream abruptly ended. The other day, Tuesday being one of them, right? Didn't it crash in the beginning? Anyway, I had some where it just crashed right in the middle, and those are gonna just abruptly end on the channel. That's gonna be funny. Abraham wants to know if I've ever thought of becoming a full-time Twitch streamer. Not really. I like doing this because I like the connection and the community here. But I will say, there are so many other things that I want to make. I'm more of a maker. I'm a talker, but I'm more, even more so, I'm a maker. I want to make stuff. So if I'm not making things, And it can't be just like turn on the Twitch cameras and like do that, because sometimes a lot of the stuff I want to make, there's like a lot of, it wouldn't be interesting to watch, and you need some level of surprise. Like we have to be able to do, I have to be able to do some of the building, and then when it's ready to see, you go, wow, like a lot of effort. It's a high level of effort that went into this. Taryn is talking about my drumming. I posted a video of me playing the drums the other day. I'm still practicing. I'm always like, I occasionally, I go in and out of practicing drums. I actually do take lessons, believe it or not. I take lessons. So yeah, I'm like trying to like get some of my little chops up. It's hard. Drumming's hard. Drumming is harder than piano. Maybe. I don't know. It's a different kind of hard, because it's like drumming is like the coordination of all the limbs, and then you get it, the more you get into the intricacies of like the dividing up the, I don't know, the pattern into like 64th note strokes. Like it's like, whoa. Ginger Steel is gonna learn piano again thanks to me. Thanks. Nice. Awesome. You should. I mean, look, It's a Lonely Wolf says your mom said being a drummer would be easy. Some kinds of drummers, like there are plenty of like acts with drummers who don't need to do very much. But yeah, for me, like I am trying to get into being able to play, like right now I feel like I'm at the 10-yard mark, or like the 1-yard mark. That's drums. I'm not trying to get all super jazzy and choppy, get like, you know, I think that would require an amount of time and a skill for it that I don't know if I have. We'll see. Yeah, like I tried to play One Step Closer the other day, and I don't think you guys realize some of the idiosyncrasies, some of the detailed playing on that song. There are some like little hi-hat things and little flourishes that Rob's doing that are like, oh, if you don't do those, the song is very easy to play. But if you actually play all the strokes, it's actually like moderate, medium level. It's like, it's higher than my level. Yeah. Plus I hear it the way he plays it, and I'm not there, so I might never be there. So it's like, yeah, I'm comparing myself to like a seasoned like professional drummer. I haven't been playing that many other people's songs. I mean, I don't ever play our songs. I don't usually play other people's songs very much. But can I spin a drumstick with my fingers? That really is the question, isn't it? So it was Dave Farrell's birthday a couple days ago. Happy birthday again to Dave on Tuesday. I called him. Actually, I texted him with the intention of calling him, but he couldn't get on the phone because he was out of town on a vacation, just celebrating, having amazing food. So we have yet to catch back up. But yeah, happy birthday again to Dave. I got mine tomorrow. That's crazy. Was partying too hard? No, he was with his wife and stuff. I didn't want to like butt in on their like special. Actually, I didn't ask if he was with other people. I bet based on what he had said, if he was with anybody else, it'd be like one other couple or another, two other couples. Like, I don't imagine that they were with very many people. Anyway, too much information. None of your business. Butt out, you guys. That's none of your beeswax. Are we going to draw today, or am I just going to talk? We just chatting today? Is that what's happening? We never do just chat streams. That's funny. I should draw. I want to draw. I also was like worried because I thought my iPad was gonna die. It had like no battery. But I also don't know what I'm gonna draw. So let's take a look at, you know, let's scribble a little bit. I had these ideas in my head for like these little like, it was kind of like these little like android guys, like with almost like, I don't know if it'd be like little spider legs or something and like a face like this. Or what? Kind of like that shape. I don't know why. Sometimes stuff just pops into my head and I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. That'd be a fun thing to draw. So I had this idea for like little guys like this. What else? Could also do, let me just do a couple little sketches of some things here. I think I need to come up with a good like face. Well, maybe the face is the thing that I spend so much time doing faces. Like I do so many, like, I don't know. I do. I spend too much time doing this part and I don't ever get down to the rest of the body of the thing. Like what if it's like a little like character that has like legs and feet and stuff. I want to do like a really, what are some good small characters? Oh, like a Pikachu shaped character. Wait, I should look up Pikachu. What are some like classic little buddy body types? Like the Pikachu shape is kind of like this shape, right? So he's like this, and then he's got his little tiny feet here, right? And then he's got his little tiny arms like this, and then he's got his ears. As soon as you add the ears and the tail, it's like boom, right? But taking that out of it, I wonder if I love this shape. Maybe he doesn't need to be like quite so. Maybe the body can be like a little bit smaller. There. I think the arms are maybe too Pikachu-ish as well. The thing is, I don't want it to be like, I want it to be my own. So let's take away some of the more obvious Pikachu stuff. His little feet are kind of cool. Let's make them a little bit bigger. It gets to be almost like platypus or duck-like here. And then the arms. I mean, about the same size. Yeah. Is it Psyduck? Nice. I like that guy. It's a cool little guy. Kind of wanted him to be a little more robotic than that, but it's a good shape. Let's do another one. I'm loose. I feel like my drawing's getting looser now. Just loosening up a little bit. What if he's like this kind of like sideways instead? Let's see. No, that's not like that. That's a kind of cool little shape. Let's do another one. I really do have to warm up like when I'm drawing. It's like after I do a few, they get a lot more confident. And like, look at how difference between that drawing and like these. These are like stiff and scribbly and like whatever. And then eventually it just gets a little more like that's why you sketch. I need to sketch more. I need to sketch more. Huh. Feel like yeah, like stretching before a run, exactly. That's exactly right. Yeah. I wonder if I'd like make him a little less like these are very cartoony and whatever. Like I feel like maybe his feet together. Hmm. I'm just kind of like, I feel like I need to get out of this aesthetic. What are some other cool, like I had like talked about like, okay, like Pikachu. Name some other cool little characters that are like the right Invader Zim. That's interesting. Okay. Invader Zim. Yeah, my style is a little more in this, isn't it? But the difference with the Invader Zim is like shape is that the head is really big, and then like the eyes, right? This is like kind of the vibe, and then this, and then this. Oops, wrong way. And very skinny little like stick legs and stuff. I like that shape though, like this shape. That's a good shape. The Gorillaz. That was another suggestion. I love the Gorillaz drawings. The other thing about Gorillaz is there's so many different like ones. I really want to draw like the whole body too. I don't want it to be like cut off. I want head to toe. Ugh. Maybe that is one of the vibes. It's like this kind of thing. And like, what's the little Japanese one's name? It's not Noodle, is it? Is it Noodle? Noodle. Yeah. I love Noodle. Noodle. Noodle shit. Like this version, this is like one of my favorite versions of Noodle, one that's like that body type. Okay, this is a good vibe though. I like this vibe. That is a good, I mean, what a shape. That's a good shape. So if that's I like that shape. Maybe I can learn from this shape. I like the sizing of everything. And maybe I can do, let's make it my own. Let's like flip it a bit here. Actually, maybe I want to make the head, rather the body a little smaller. Tiny bit. Make the head a little bigger. How much bigger? Okay. And then leave some room on top for something on the head. We gotta robotize it now. I also want the like hands to be almost like fists. You know what I kind of want it to feel like is a really good like vinyl toy. Like that's part of it that's I think important. Like, I don't know why, but that's my vibe right now. Bigger shoulder is gonna look good. Actually doesn't. Smaller shoulder is better. No shoulders. Okay, that is working. And these boots can be like space boots. It could be space boobs. Bigger feet here. Yeah, the bigger boots is that's the move right there. Other thing I saw in other news this morning was Gary V. So I did an interview with Gary Vaynerchuk on their sports. They have a sports and NFT podcast. I did an interview with those guys, and then so check that out. And then in other news, I saw him like a clip of him this morning on one of those like morning like one of those like money shows, like they talk about like, you know, stocks and whatever. And this lady was being so fucking smug about NFTs, and like her first question was like, so like it's like the space is full of scams, so like what do you think about that? Almost like, ha. And this guy just like I don't know if she was just setting him up to like crush that question, or if she thought she was like, what could you possibly say, you fucking dummy? And he just like destroyed her on, like, she asked like three or four different questions, and he just like, it was like a home run derby. He was just up there like, yeah, like, the world is full of scams. People do scams. Like the traditional finance system and the traditional stock market is full of scams. So it's not about like the system being broken. It's about like who's participating in it. And I don't participate in scams. And then like they went on to like talk about a few other things like that. Like, I mean, it was just, if you get a chance to catch it, it was very enjoyable. That's not a good shape. All right. So what I like about this, I like that mouth. Is it too noodleish? It's a little too noodleish. Oh yeah, now we're doing something different. He's like an ogre, space ogre. Okay. We're gonna make this little kid like a space ogre. He's like a little android, half android. Oops. Oh, you know what I should do? Should I make... Hold on, let me just think about this real quick. Face. That's a funny face. Crack myself up. You're doing a great job, Mike. Okay. All right. Like a little backpack or something behind there. Maybe he needs like a huge backpack. Is it a sheep? Yeah, yeah, the shirt needed to stick out. Oh, okay, that helped. These are like big space gloves. I don't know if that's a move. Let me think about this hair situation here. Let's actually go on a different layer and mess with the hair. So that's one thing I could do. Another thing would be like it's like a helmet situation with like goggles. Kind of like that with the hair sticking out in front of the goggles. And then like longer hair, maybe a little hair sticking out the bottom. of that, some of that. Almost like a kid version of like a Star Wars like X-Wing fighter pilot. Like he's pissed that his little star racer didn't, like, somebody, he came back, he was like working on it and left to go to the bathroom and came back and somebody had like, their pizza was like melted on the hood. Pretty funny little guy. I think he's kind of like leaned to the side too. Okay, I feel like it's better to have the antennas coming out like this. That's more accurate too. Oh shit. Reset. Let's get rid of this. Merge this down. Not make a selection with the back of my hand. Dude, really? Okay. I feel like this has got to come out from there. Okay. Alright, let's do another cleanup version. I'm gonna get rid of some of these other layers. I think this is stronger than some of these other things. Let's clean this kid up. Speak louder. What? Take it easy. All right, here we go. Gonna ink this little guy. Should these be like laces? Like, I don't think they should be laces, actually, because these are supposed to be like space boots. So they're gonna be like, that part's gonna be sticking out over top, and then this is gonna be like the edge of the boot here, and there is gonna be a tongue, almost like a Jordan or something, comes out over the top of it there. This is costume design, you guys. Getting into costume design. Oh, we know it'd be cool to do like almost like the Mega Man style like ankle bubbles. Kind of like this. Like little donuts. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take this one and copy it just to see if my proportions are like similar, because I bet they're really not. Copy, paste, and then let's flip it horizontal and move it over here and look at how, oops, and that's actually fine. Just how different they are. So yeah, they need to be, it needs to be wider. Let's do it like that. I think I'm gonna actually redraw it too. So we'll cut it. Oh, maybe it already did paste on a different layer. That's good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this back here, turn that one off, go back to my top layer, and we'll redraw. You know, I want it to be like a little bit of a curved line anyway, so just a little curve to it. I like to turn the canvas over to do that. But that's just me. You guys can do it however you like. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Part of the reason I wanted to do all that is to make it different from the other one. There. Now he's got two similarly sized shoes. Maybe these need to be a little darker along the bottom. Okay, let's get those little skinny legs going. Almost like robot legs. Maybe he has robot legs. Maybe that's what's going on down there. How do I want to shape these fists? I want them to be just like, almost like mittens, or like have knuckles. Think the knuckles look good? Line weight is a thing here. I gotta be paying attention. I gotta be paying attention to the line weight. That's a weird little thing that people don't think about. If you look at, we used to, in college, we used to go to the, go to museums and look at old masters' drawings. And like when you really start focusing on like some of their, the little nuances of the drawings, oh my God. Like the line weight was a thing that I was just fascinated by. Like the way those like digging in and like making a really like aggressive hard line just makes it look like a hard object, and making like a soft round line like makes it's like on an arm. I didn't do a good job of it here, but like on an arm to say like this is like kind of softer here, but then there's like a bone right there at the back of your hand, and then it loosens up here. Actually here it's like a a a, a muscle but it's like very thin, and then there's like all this like little, you know, like detail to it that like adds, it like indicates what you're looking at. I did a terrible job of that just now, but yeah, it's better. I'm just gonna stop right there. Not gonna do that double line. This one could be straight. That's cool. Let me turn this thing off real quick. Basically like right there-ish? No. I should redo this. Oh, this shoulder is like bigger than the other one. Interesting. That's okay. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. All right, cool. Get these goggles right. That's okay. I like that. That works. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So these goggles have to kind of come out here. Shit. And I think these little bits are actually like kind of like this. I think that's kind of more the shape, okay. Yeah, that's better. All right. Feeling pretty good about this guy. Cool. All right, let's add some detail to this. Oh wait, I should do the other, this little bit. Oops. And then, I don't know if I want all these rocks. Do I want all these rocks? Kind of need one on this side, don't I? Bang. There we go. All right, chat, we're getting close. How do we feel? Thoughts? Questions? Comments? How you feeling about it? You like it? This has got to be like that. All right, let's take the sketchy bit out from behind it and do some more details. I do like spending a little more time on a drawing. I used to just like, I know that like we've got art redemptions and all of that. It is fun to like sit and spend more time on one decent drawing than just knocking out a whole bunch of other stuff. And as you guys know, like I do get like, oh, I shouldn't do that. I do get like, when I feel like I'm being like, I don't know, bossed around by the redemptions. If I feel like I'm like, if it's like, do this, and I don't want to do any of them, then it doesn't make for the best stream. This kind of also makes me just like, ugh. Makes my stream less fun. I feel like part of it is that it's not what, you're not here for like, if it was Jim Davis drawing Garfield, like that'd be sick. I would watch that. But if it's me drawing Jim Davis as Garfield, then it's just kind of like, that's cool that I can do that, but not the most exciting. Not the purest form of what a stream can be. Better for me to draw my thing. Let's do a little bit of that, I think. Maybe these need a little bit of like a detail. That's like, imagine almost like a like how some helmets have like a protective like jawline to them. I imagine those are like coming out towards you. Is what that is. Dang. All right. Pretty cool. I like this little guy. I like how he's kind of like... That lean to the side is really, really working for me. Like his little lean. Feel good about it. There were a few... I feel like we had a few questions. Should I do some of those? We do some shouts? What about some shouts, you guys? Let's do some shouts. What are we gonna do? What do we have? We have Low Pro 311 sub Prime. I've got my new buttons here. Hold on, let me find it.
Snort.
There it is. Guard Asylum Prime.
Snort.
TTCO 82 Prime. Odalie A. Resub. Czilla 85. Mad Mike LP. Bincock. Andy Sizek. Sub for a month. Heathy AS. Resub. King Jordan sub. Screezen sub. Burner 087. Omnimaster. Lonely Wolf. And Crafting's Nil resub Prime.
Snort. Thanks for the sub.
Yeah, we got a thanks for the sub button and everything. God, how about that? Let's do some questions real quick. I feel like I had some in the that got submitted. Let me take a little check there. Let me take a peek at these. Mike, is there an efficient way to get involved in music marketing in a band context? As a band member, should someone external take on this task? Alita Band says. Context as a band member, or should someone external take on this task? If somebody in the band is good at it, or they're like very excited to get good at it, if they're inspired, then yeah, let them run with it. And if it's not working out, like just be clear up front that it's like, okay, we're gonna do it, we're gonna have you in charge, but like let's check back in 6 months, check back in 3 months, and see if maybe we should like hire somebody. It'd be better to do it for free, right? Like, it'd be better to like have one of your bandmates do it. And if that's not working, then what I've been finding lately with and I'm finding this with like a lot of the Web3 projects, is that there are community members who are good at this stuff. I mean, we find that in this community. Like, you go on the Discord and you realize like, oh, actually we've got some like talent in these areas where, can you help me, can you help teach me a thing? Can you help point me in the right direction? Can you do a thing for us? So yeah, so that's like, I think that's like, probably my suggestion. Discord is impossible for Soleil 444 TN. Why is it impossible for you? What do you mean it's impossible? It's just complicated? Go to the Discord and like ask people. Just go in and click on the general. What's our general chat? Is it called general chat? I'm not looking at it. So like, I don't remember. I should open it right now. Yeah, we got amazing artists in the Discord. We got like coding experts in the Discord. We got artists from other communities who pop in and say hi. We got people who are good at memes in the Discord. We got people who eat food in the Discord. We got people who sleep every night. We got people who don't sleep every night. Yeah. We got
Smart
people. Okay. Oh my God. I pressed the laugh button twice because it was so funny and it got very loud.
Hoggers.
What else? Any other questions? That's a good question for Alita Band. Coconut Sharks wants to know, what kind of person do you think you are? What do you like or dislike about yourself? That's a deep question. I feel like you're trying to get me in trouble. I feel like you're trying to like, what is this, therapy? What do you like and dislike about yourself? What if I like turn this back to you guys? What do you guys dislike and dislike about me? And focus on the first question. Not touching my shoulders is not something I dislike. I like that about myself. I'm a talkative person for the purposes of streaming. If you get me in like a conversation at dinner, I'll be talkative. But also like when I'm doing like music, I'll go for all day and not say a word. Are there interviews that we should keep an eye out for? To answer the question, maybe like failure to look at the chat is, yeah, I don't like that about myself. I wish I could focus on more things. I wish I could focus on fewer things in my creativity that like I'm always all over the place, but I wish I could focus on more things in like conversation or getting like, or like when I'm on a task. Because I get distracted. I get distracted when I'm being creative, but then when I'm like, I don't know, brainstorming a specific thing or like focusing on a specific task, I get distracted. Too much context switching is no bueno. Well, my problem is I just like, we'll be talking about one thing and I have another idea and I'll like switch, like it'll like distract, it'll like go off on another tangent. Can I scream? No. Can't. I'm not assuming you mean like scream like vocal on a song. I do not have a scream. I wish I did. That would be awesome. I wish I could do that. What was the other question? What was the other question that we started to go down and then I like got distracted from the question? Am I looking for the Super Bowl? The Rams, I mean, you know, it's nice that the Rams are playing, but I'm not a football fan, so people know that about me. I'm just like, I don't follow football. It's not like that exciting to me. So Super Bowl's never that exciting to me. The halftime show, though. Yo, did you guys hear that Snoop Dogg bought Death Row Records? So like, I don't know all the details of how this happened, but he started on Death Row, and Death Row was like Suge Knight and Dre's record label, and Suge took it over, and like when Snoop left and Dre left and everybody got out of their deals and left, and Suge took it over and he was in control of the thing, and then somebody else bought it. I think it's some group bought it from him. I don't know who owns what. But Snoop, you want to talk about like something that's indicative of like I know this is a little bit of a stretch, but part of Snoop's success in like crypto and NFTs like catapulted him into a position where he could buy the label that like owns those masters and that he started on, and then he has like an emotional, I'm gonna guess that he has like an emotional attachment and feels a way about the label and all of the, you know, I don't want to call it drama, like the history that name Death Row is associated with the beginning of his career. I mean, I was listening to that first Snoop Dogg record like a couple weeks ago. That shit is incredible. Like, it was a moment in time, but like, and it's nasty. Like, if it's not for everybody, like, I feel like the same way that some comedy doesn't stand up, it's like, which stand-up show is it where Eddie Murphy like kicks it off with a very like homophobic gay joke? Like, okay, so that, you know, in modern society, you can't, like, people would get crushed if they started their show off that way. Snoop's album came out at a time when, like, saying the wild shit he was saying was like, nobody was like, people were talking that way, but people weren't like, not to that level and like not with such style. And the music's incredible. Like, everything sounds incredible. So like all of a sudden he owns that. I think that means that he owns those masters. He owns all that old shit, but also like, I'd love to hear a new like record in that vein from him. Bring on like the Dog Pound, bring Corrupt and Daz and all them back into it. Like, that shit amazing. Anyway, kudos to Snoop Dogg, man. Buying Death Row. Fuck. I love that. Yeah, I need to get up my game and buy Warner Records. I think you need a couple billion to handle that. You guys got a couple billion laying around? Let's do it. Let's get it. I would never want that headache of a Warner record. Oh my God. Like, can we talk about how expensive, excuse me, well, you guys said expensive, so can we talk about, I was like reading the chat and distracted me. See, I have the fucking detention span of a goldfish. Can we talk about what a nightmare it would be to be on the hook for all those artists on a label? Like, the thing about the Death Row thing is it's like, it's in relative to other labels, it's not like they don't have a massive roster. And Warner has a massive roster. Like, I would never want to be in charge of all of that. Every little like gripe that everybody has, every little complaint. Fuck that. No way. CCBLP, whole bunch of numbers, says, would I ever play in a rap rock band again? Would I ever make rap rock? Like, not like, maybe not like the way that, not like Hybrid Theory style rap rock, but I don't hate the idea of like rock music with rap music. I just don't want to make like, I'm not trying to make Hybrid Theory. That was a moment in time. Collab with Harry Styles. What are these? What is this chat right now? Who are you? Who are you? What are you doing? Make my own record label. Only person I want on my record label is me. That's the only thing I don't want to deal. I don't want to deal with anybody else's. Like, I think to me that feels more modern. I feel like the idea is like be your own, just like be your own boss. That's a really like solid place to start. Like independent releases, you know, build out your little team just to do your own thing. Don't worry about like, yeah. That's the thing. Ziggurats was an independent release. That was all me, all us. Didn't have to do like you could hire out like things for. I mean, we didn't do any playlisting or any like promo that way. Like we just didn't like. There's no need to. I'm not trying. I didn't think that like that project is gonna be like if it's gonna organically get on any things, then fine. But the goal with it was not to try and like do all that. It's too noisy out there. Eminem collab. Like, that's another point. Like I respect Eminem. I love a lot of Eminem's music. That doesn't mean that we need to like work together. Like he's great. He's incredible. If the right thing came up, I just feel like with certain collaborations, we reached out to M on a couple things back in the day, but he was very much on like, I think the times when this is true right now, like he's really focused on like, I think my impression is he's really focused on like rappy rap and like, and I say that meaning like very like lyrical, like almost like genre centric, like releases for himself and his label, you know. So like that's not what I'm that's not like really what I'm where my heart is at right now. You know what I'm saying? Like put what? Like put me on a Griselda record? Like no, that's stupid. I love Griselda, by the way. They're incredible. I saw that is it Benny the Butcher's gonna be on like Kenny Beats channel. I'm looking forward to that. I'll watch that. Maybe it already happened. Anyway. We outsold Kid A in 2001. Dude, we outsold Britney Spears in 2001. Like it's not a what are you talking about? Oh shit! You outsold. Name whatever. What made you think of Kid A? That was not a big record. It was a great record, but it was not outsold. Like, if you're just talking selling copies, like, whatever. Oh shit, a Dave Greco collab? I should do a Dave Greco collab? That is not a bad idea. Yeah. I should do one. We should do a Dave Greco collab. Okay, I need to go. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna look at these raids. Yeah, I know. I can already tell you that none of these requested raids are gonna be in. They never are. Online. But I'll take a peek at them anyway. Who is on? Go on the front page of Twitch right now and tell me who is on that we should raid. That's like incredible. It's so cool. Somebody that we don't usually raid. Who should we raid? Oh, happy birthday. Thank you. Appreciate that. You really want to raid 8th Radio? Wait, raid... Who is this? Aw, crap. Hold on. I gotta stop the chat. Stop the chat. Sunfire TV. Raid Sunfire TV. Let's take a look. Hold on one second. All right, we'll raid Sunfire TV. She hasn't started yet. All right, please enjoy. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. I guess I'll put this drawing up on Instagram if you want to grab it and color it or whatever. Yeah. Thank you very much. I will see you next week. Bye.